I just prefer the pure-blooded models, and this one costs $743. Huawei's display is brighter than most others. The Huawei Mate 80 Pro Max. I've been using it for over a week. Let me walk you through my experience with it. I bought this myself. If your experience is different from mine, go with what works for you. I'm Coldream. Welcome to my video. Alright, first off, let's start with the phone's design. After using it for over a week, I've finally gotten used to how it looks. Even though it doesn't have magnetic attachment, I've gotten used to it. A lot of people say it looks way better than Apple's phones. I totally agree with that take. Apple's latest models just aren't as good as they used to be. I've just gotten used to it though. But when it comes to Huawei, this one doesn't hold up as well as the Mate 60 Pro. Once I put on the official case, that lower ring disappears entirely. The phone's in hand texture just doesn't feel as nice as it used to though. That's because the older Huawei models didn't have these sharp right angle edges. This year, aside from rebranding it to Pro Max, when it comes to its design and texture, it's clearly leaning into the iPhone's straight edge design. So, I'm not sure if everyone will warm up to these right angle edges. Personally, the 6.9-inch size does feel between the 6.9-inch screen and those right angle edges. Guys, it just doesn't feel as comfortable as before. Now, let's talk about the dynamic island. As you can see, this generation's 3 circular cutouts are clearly longer than before. Check this out. Here's what the dynamic island looks like. Does it look longer to you than before? Honestly, I think it's fine though. With the original screen protector on, the film feels a little too big for the dynamic island. It just doesn't feel very cohesive, and it seems like the screen protector wasn't perfectly tailored to the island cutout. Can you see what I mean? This dynamic island, I think it looks even longer than the iPhones. A lot of people call it a dynamic stick instead of dynamic island. What do you guys think of this? Now, let's talk about daily use, specifically the side-mounted fingerprint sensor. Also, this side sensor is better and easier to use. This button has some nice extra features. Double-click it to open the camera. No need to press hard. You can also drag it to zoom. It's a bit small though, and slippery when your hands are oily. Still, at least it's built into the button, so you get fingerprint recognition and button controls in one. It's like a bonus feature, better than the iPhone's space-hogging version with no fingerprint sensor. What do you guys think? I do like the iPhone's version, it's big and works well. Huawei's is smaller, but it adds a fingerprint scanner. No complaints here. For daily fingerprint use, it can be a bit slow at times. Still, it's better than the Mate 70. See, my thumb sometimes doesn't register. It's normal though, but Huawei has 3D face recognition, so no need to worry. 3D face plus fingerprint is the way to go. I'm hoping Huawei adds an ultrasonic sensor soon. Now, let's talk about the system. It's worth a deep dive. It's split into 2 very different experiences now. Some say I just love pure blood harmonious, and some ask if the open version 6.0 is still as good. Here's my experience after a week of use. Take the super apps I use daily, for example. Media's Cloud Music doesn't support Pure Harmonious, but after a week, I've switched many Pure Harmonious apps to Droidon. Here's why. Actually, Pure Harmonious apps feel a bit half-baked, but to Droidon versions give you full functionality. However, but it only runs at 90 Hz, not 120 Hz, so it doesn't feel as smooth. Battery life also suffers more than the native version. This is normal though. Even with higher power use and frame drops, it's better than an incomplete app. Here are the issues I had with Pure Harmonious. Basic functions work fine, but heavy tasks or advanced features struggle. For example, when using WeChat, the Moments section doesn't allow you to hide the content that has received likes, because its development and optimization lag far behind Apple and Android. Their ecosystems are more mature and polished, so using Harmonious can feel underwhelming in comparison. If I have better options, why switch to Harmonious? But let's be real, it's Huawei's new self-developed system. A pure blood experience, and it's unique. This makes many people hesitant. With all the hype around Harmonious, will people actually buy in? Harmonious 6 is actually really good, and compared to the earlier restrictions, it's way better. I use more apps now, so I switch to Droidon. They can coexist, which is great. When I feel like it, if an important feature isn't in the pure version, I can switch to Droidon. You can switch automatically, right? Who wouldn't adapt? The easiest fix? Get an Android or iPhone, right? But if you only have one main phone, I don't recommend the Pure Harmonious version. It's missing some features, but that's just my take. If you're using it as a $743 backup phone, it's still great. Let's wrap up the system talk. Everyone has different views on it. Anyway, it'll take 1 to 2 years to polish the Pure Harmonious version. Opening Droidon in version 6. Big thumbs up from me. For those hesitant, this is a solid step forward. Now, let's talk about the camera. It's amazing, guys. It has dual telephoto lenses, a main camera, and an ultra-wide angle. It's a complete setup. Huawei's back with great value. The red maple design on each lens. Wow, color reproduction is spot on. I took a photo of the rosewood in my office. Check this out. Its accuracy with the rosewood blows other phones out of the water. Its color reproduction is insanely good. I just took a look. I could tell it was a Huawei photo right away. Native focal length performance is good too. But honestly, I love its color reproduction most. It's a camera that makes you want to shoot more. Plus, it has a unique telephoto macro lens. Let me pick one at random. Look at the focus. 5 centimeters focusing distance. So cool, and it's super easy to shoot. For product close-ups, just do this, quietly. Switch to telephoto. Also cool, this is one of a kind. Other telephoto macro lenses can't match it. 10 centimeters is already great, but Huawei hits 5 centimeters. That's better than Apple. Apple's had years to add macro, but still nothing. Come on, Cook. Huawei's camera is just better. I'm really impressed with this gen's camera. Let's check out the sample photos. After seeing them, rate the camera 1-5. After seeing the samples, what score would you give the camera? What about the phone's performance? Let's skip that for now. The video clips we need are missing. We'll cover it later. As for battery life, I tested it myself. Honestly, no miracles here. Huawei's 6000 mAh can't match Apple's. Same with Redmi's two models. One has a bigger battery and runs Pengpai OS with solid battery life, but it has better overall battery life in daily use under the same conditions. Huawei lasts 1-2 hours less than these two. Let me show you the battery life charts, check these out. But under the same conditions, Huawei uses more power. The 6000 mAh battery isn't a miracle this time, but I found a pattern. Huawei's 5 grams is more power efficient than its Wi-Fi baseband. Good to know. Outdoor use may have better battery life than indoors. Another factor, video encoding. The reason for Huawei's battery life issues? When watching videos, it uses more power than the other two. I watch a lot of videos, so my battery life is worse. Otherwise, it's fine for daily use. There are some frame drops, but this is a Droidong issue too. It's a common. Now let's talk about the sound. Is better. It has a premium mode, by the way. I've tried it, and it has pros and cons. It's all clearly labeled. It has punchy bass, extreme sound effects, and strong vibration. But if you want top sound quality, your hand will vibrate. The back cover resonates, creating a vibrating effect. Less resonance? Pick the lower two modes. Want just bass? Still vibrates. Huawei labels this clearly, and the sound quality has indeed improved. Redmi, on the other hand, doesn't vibrate your hand at all. It just has a speaker inside the back. We'll do a speaker duel at the end to compare the two Pro Max models, so you can compare their sound quality directly. Okay, let's wrap up. This phone, the Mate 80 Pro, is my favorite feature. It's the camera. This gen's camera is great, but other aspects like feel and design aren't as good as the Mate 70 or 60. The feel of the previous generations, unless you use a case or magnetic accessory. The design doesn't feel worth the price. Personally, I don't love this gen's design. Not sure how you feel about it. Maybe some people will get used to it over time. Only time will tell, let's wait and see. Also, the side fingerprint scanner and haptics. It might grow on people. I think the motor for typing is quite good. Super comfortable. I'd give them 95/100s. Now the screen is really bright, definitely a plus. Don't listen to the hype about 1% NTSC and 8000 nits. It's just unnecessary bragging. But in daily use, it's brighter than Apple's. So it's totally fine. Wait, Apple's screen is actually the brightest. Huawei's is only half as bright. Let me show you Huawei's full brightness. In settings, doesn't Huawei look brighter? No real complaints here. Huawei's new dual-layer OLED has way better brightness. It's huge. It's like a handheld flashbang. In daily use, I'm always impressed by how bright it is. You won't have brightness anxiety. It's definitely bright enough for daily use. Okay, that's really impressive. Other areas could be better, though, like the system. If it were more open and had better compatibility, more people would buy it. Right now, I hope they lower the price. This move could win over the market, because overall, this is a great phone. So what do you think of this phone? If you like this video, hit like, share, and leave a comment. I'm Coldream. Thanks for your support.